Hello, I'm showing my Game Maker project game. First wanted to show the rooms and objects and stuff that's been used, like the assets. So these are the rooms that have been used, so it goes in order from start to the congrats, which is the well done, you've completed the level sort of room. This one is the help, which I'll show how that works when I'm in the game. These are all the objects that have been used, each has their own individual code, so I'll quickly show it for this one. So we've got what happens when he moves is it just changes the sprite. So and this is where all the this one, sorry, it shows all the movement, and these are the backgrounds that have been used and the sprites, which not all of them have been used, but they're all there. So just jump straight into the game now and show how everything works. So the first bit is the help page, which tells you exactly how to play or what the aim of the game is. So you have to collect all 3 of the key cards to open the doors which lead to the escape pod. So there are 3 levels, so on each of the 3 levels there are 3 key cards which will lead you to the next level. And then on the final level you use the key cards to get to the escape pod, which will end the game. You can only carry 1 key card at a time. And you must collect the key cards in order, so there's the red, the blue, and then the yellow. So this will take us back to the home page. This button will allow us to quit the game without having to use the X. Okay, so jump straight into the game. So he moves, and as you can see, his face turns whichever direction you press the button in. So he can jump. His jump is high because of the lack of gravity as he's in space. So there's the first red key card. This level's easier. Follow the levels that will follow, so that you can get used to the game and figure out what you've got to do. So it's all about finding the key cards really. So this level just shows you how to do it a bit easier. So I'm going to go get the blue key card since the blue door is next. And since I walked past the blue key card, I know where it is. There's the blue key card. So now I can go and open this blue door. And once I've completed this level, it will take us to the next level, which will be slightly more difficult. The cards will be more well hidden. As you can see, I've put a view around the character so that you can only see a slightly small portion of the room rather than the whole room. So if I touch that switch on the door, it'll go to the next level. So now we're on a new level. So there's the first key card. So I'll take that. I've walked past the blue key card there, so you know where it is. So there's red. I need to get the blue next. So I'll just grab this. And this is where it starts to get harder, so everything's a bit more well hidden now, so we haven't walked past the yellow key card yet. So we'll have to go and find it, and since I made the game, I know where the key card is. So that's the yellow key card right there. So now I can, once touching this switch, colliding with the switch, you go to the last level, which is definitely harder. The room's much larger, and the keys are more well hidden, so they're not as easy to see, and there are ways to fall down the level so that you have to restart or find your way back up to where you were going. So now I've got the red key card, you can see it on his back there, and I know the way, so I'll just jump straight to the end. So this is a sort of place where I've got to be careful because there's a hole which will lead to the start of the level. So we'll go up here. So now there's another hole here which you don't want to fall down just yet because I've got the red key, so there's the red key. Now I need to get the blue key, which, oh, there's the blue key. So, and we'll go up here and put the blue key in the door. Oh, and he fell. So that just shows, like, oh, and he fell again. So that just shows he, you know, you can, if you're not careful, you'll fall down the holes and it'll take longer for you to complete the level. And feel free to skip forward a bit while I do this, because it does take a while to get through the levels, which, you know, if you don't already know where the keys are, it'll take a lot longer. So yeah, very careful and jump straight across. Just gonna so now I can put the blue key card in the door if I don't fall. There we go, blue key card. So now obviously we haven't even seen the yellow key card, it's a case of finding it. Cannot jump up here. So you have to fall back down. So you see the character can't collide with anything. He perfectly touches the walls as he hits them and can't continue through. So, oh, and there's the last key card. Grab that. So now he's nearly close to escaping the ship. Oh, I fell again. Whoops, sorry. It's going to be a longer video than thought. It's quite hard to control the character. Because of the frame rate with the recording software. Jump straight over there. Safe now. There we go. No. Just have to make sure I don't focus this. And so all the backgrounds, the black here is, you know, to show there's maybe windows out into space and all the pipes and stuff and backgrounds and panels. Jump over there. So there's the last, and this is the lift out, which will take you to the escape pod. So when you press that, it says congratulations and shows you got out. Yeah, it shows he's going back to Earth. So I can just press home there and it'll take you back to the home screen and show you the room, or the background for the room, which I wanted to show so people can look at it and sort of see what the room looks like before going in, give you a bit of a sense of where you're going. Okay, so thanks for watching, goodbye.